Yeah, good evening. Have you ever asked or wondered why this third generation cephalosporin, most typically ceftriaxone, is contraindicated in neonatal life? Um, we know in this neonatal life, everything about the neonate is immature and incapable to do its function. And we do normally have neonatal jaundice, that is yellowish discoloration of bilirubin that has been deposited within the tissue due to the immature clearance of this bilirubin. So there are times wherein if there is a delay of this bilirubin excretion or clearance within the body, it can lead to a lot of complications. It can damage the brain, it can damage some other body tissues and the rest. So now onto the question, why is it this ceftriaxone is contraindicated when it comes to neonatal life? Ceftriaxone as a medication is a class of antibiotics that's primarily um, aim to eradicate bacteria causing pathogens or diseases. So more of which, if you give ceftriaxone to a neonate, it's more of which competes with the bilirubin for a binding site, because this ceftriaxone has high affinity with proteins. So if you give ceftriaxone, it will compete with the bilirubin, and the bilirubin must bind to albumin protein for its transport to the liver for it to be conjugated from that of its unconjugated form. So inhibition of this, you can see that there will be a lot of bilirubin that is not being conjugated so within the tissue, and it's very much toxic, and they are fat soluble, and we know that when it's fat soluble, it can communicate well with the phospholipid bilayer of every cell membrane, and it can be easily diffused. So that's why in cases where when you give ceftriaxone, it binds to this albumin, there will not be albumin sufficient for the transporting of this bilirubin to the liver. So thus, if that happens, then the child will be rendered with damaging of this bilirubin within the tissue. So that's why ceftriaxone is contraindicated in neonatal life in order to prevent this outcome. Thank you.